Hi there, Gemini. Welcome to your mid-March 2022 general tarot reading. It's Rena here. I got that card again. I got this for a couple of other signs. There's the morning and the night cards. This is a deck that has additional cards. I don't know how some of you feel about that. I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle. This is called the Cosmic Slumber deck, and I really like the artwork. So but they do have, the typical tarot deck has 78 cards, so this one has 80 with those additional cards. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm doing this like this. Oops, and then the final card, what is it going to be? All right, so let me, I got all this to take out of the way. All right. So the heart of the matter is that one of those additional cards, the morning, and the morning card represents new beginnings. So it's almost like the slate being wiped clean with something in your life. And I'm going to just keep going here because I want to be able to kind of put this all together. We have in the past position the High Priestess, and this is a card of connecting with your higher self. Be still and know, those kinds of slogans that deal with tapping into your intuition. Sometimes it can also be with the High Priestess in some kind of, like, especially relationship things that are happening, that you find out about something or that there's more to know about something. So it can be like if there are things that are being withheld and either you know it in your gut, but your head, and being that Gemini, you might kind of be duking it out between your intuition and your mundane mind, which wants to run the show, perhaps. And yet, there's more to it than that. Then, there's the consciousness, and then there's the what I call the mundane mind, which is very good for navigating the world, but it doesn't necessarily help you to see the bigger picture in life and also to access wisdom. It's more about storing knowledge, and so it has a limited capacity, in other words. The higher message is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is a card of affluence, and this can be family money, it can be an inheritance. With relationship matters, it can be a relationship with somebody who is who you can build a life with, that you can have children and grandchildren. And obviously if you're older than all of that, maybe you've already been married and divorced and you're looking for love again. It's not literally about having children or something, but it's just that continuity. But also, if you are someone who would like to have a second act, that's what that came into my mind in terms of, like, maybe a healing profession. That might be something that the morning card is representing, a new day dawning in terms of career matters. The High Priestess could be if you've been studying something along those lines that has to do with metaphysics or, intuitive topics. And with the Ten of Pentacles, it's saying that you can have an abundant lifestyle. It's not people, I think they have to take a vow of poverty, or and same with creative professions, although the high priestess would be more about the spiritual than the creative, as far as I can see it. And it's like you don't have to. It's not mutually exclusive. In other words, that you can't have an abundant lifestyle and still do that if that's something that is important to you. So it really is something that you don't have to sacrifice. In other words, what crosses you is the Seven of Pentacles. For some people, if you have even like started this kind of endeavor, you may feel like throwing in the towel. If you haven't seen tangible results yet. If this is something to do with love, then you may be getting like impatient about waiting for somebody that is really at the same level that you're at. If you feel that you have had a spiritual upgrade, especially, and the Ten of Pentacles is like you want something that is permanent, then you have to be able to kind of put in the effort too. Gemini tends to get easily bored, and it's easy for you to move on to the next thing. But you have to invest your energy in something. And that's how I see the Seven of Pentacles. And, it's funny because we have 2 sevens in this reading. And from what I remember about numerology, the number 7 is the number of fate, the number of choice, and the number of, there's like a connection to solitude and, contemplation with that number, but also this sense of being, I was going to say being at a crossroads, but there was some other word that I was looking for. But whatever, something like that. And so that might be something that is happening for you, and that's why we have the Morning card, because it's like things are changing, and you have this opportunity to start over again, maybe. But perhaps you're too eager to make something happen, and you're not willing to invest in it, and that can lead to petering out. I don't know how else to put it. What's coming in is the Six of Cups. This is the card of the soulmate. The card of, this is connected to children, the past, nostalgia. So if you have any trips down memory lane in your near future, then I suppose that's it. Of course, as we approach this middle part of March, there can be Easter or spring vacation. I don't know what they do in Australia and New Zealand. Do they have fall vacation? I'm joking because now they're trying to make things more secular, so they don't want to say Easter vacation. When I was a kid, I think we did. We started on Good Friday, and we had a week off. But they don't do that the same way. So they call it spring vacation. So this can also be the, in terms of the past, anything that you're doing that has a connection to the past. And that's why I mentioned creativity, because a lot of times when people are really good at art or other forms of creativity, they might do it as children and then kind of drift away from it. So I always like to, I think that's one of the messages that I like to give to people in these readings is about never giving up on the dreams that you may have had long ago that were not nurtured by others. You have to be your own advocate and your own, champion for your talents and bringing them out. You can't, rely on other people to do that for you. So, tapping into the past and looking at what would bring you emotional fulfillment, because the cups relate to emotions. This is a card connected to Cancer, so that might be a Cancer person in your life as well. And then the outcome is the Seven of Swords, and this might be strategizing, planning on your own, not seeking any kind of validation or agreement about what you want to do with your life. And maybe this has been part of the theme lately. And I would say the last couple of years or 3 years for you, Gemini, is change on multiple levels, because of course my sun sign of Sag and your sun sign of Gemini both experienced, since they're opposite signs, experienced eclipses in 2020 and 2021. And so if you experienced a major shift then, or maybe you're starting to see the fallout now, that might be why. And so it might be that now is the time to really embrace some of the changes that have come your way. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoyed this, Gemini. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.